Back in the game. What is good, guys? Finally I decided to shoot another video on the journey and everything to 7-figure SMMA. So currently I'm in France. I decided to risk it all again the same way I did in Dubai. Last time I did it, I flew to Dubai with less than $2,000 to my name, and I absolutely failed, and I was nearly homeless and all of that good stuff, so it was kind of tough. But this time I decided to do it again with even less money, thinking that the agency and everything would actually help me to build the agency. I miserably failed again, and this is a video describing of every single reason like why it happened and just overall update on the journey and what I'm gonna do next. But I thought that raising the stakes and having no place to come back to would propel me to do the business, you know, like you get everything or you get nothing, you know, like this kind of mantra. In my case, I got absolutely nothing. When I decided to quit everything and go all in again, and I thought it was the best decision of my life and that it would finally propel me to do business like full-time. And the first 2 weeks, which is like, you know, the past 2 weeks, it was doable, you know, like we were booking meetings. It was 10 meetings in the first week, then it was 20 meetings on the second week, so like we were actually increasing and we were dialed in, you know, like me and my team, like I was rotating status and everything. I think we rotated like 20 status over the span of 2 weeks. I improved every single SOP in terms of like the setting. So like I had roughly 50% show up rates in the first week that arrived. I almost closed the deal. The only reason that I did not close my first deal is because of lack of trust. So the prospect didn't really trust me with whatever. So because I didn't showcase any to someone else because I did not have any, I thought that I could do it without it, you know, like I thought it would be fine, but apparently I wasn't. And after I almost closed, I was like, yeah, I need to dial in the results. So I created like a full ass results page, like absolute some random results and whatnot, and yeah, just to a little bit increase my odds, increase my trust. I guess you do what you gotta do, especially like when you feel agency and everything, when you feel like your life depends on it, literally your life depends on it, like you have to figure it out somehow. And I guess that was my way of surviving, like figuring it out, which was like to kind of just create some random shit that was not even real. But it did not even help. Like I'll just give you a little bit of a spoiler. It didn't help. Like I improved the show up kind of sequence, but the show up dropped. So like we booked 20 meetings the next week, but like maybe 10% of them showed up. So we had like more than 10 no shows in a row, you know, this kind of shit. So it kind of declined again on the second week. I almost closed another deal, but like I lost a sale to objection. Honestly, like I kind of lost it all again. So like we pushed roughly 20,000 leads, so we were pushing up to 2,000 SMS in a day with like 5 to 7% reply rate, which was solid. I had setters who were actually calling the team, the guys, and actually like we were getting meetings, so it was not awful, okay? Like it was the stage that it was decent. I think it's my fourth, I think, transition over this year alone. So it's just the first year of the business. So like I know that the key rule is to stick to the thing, but I also feel that if it just doesn't work, you know, you can't work any niche. That's what I truly believe. Like you can, it's like it's you who has to make the niche work. It's like it's not the niche sometimes, you know. But also like it depends on you, like what kind of niche you can work best in. Like you can just try to make work the niche that is that for you, or you can try to like look for something else or something, like maybe this kind of thing. And in my case, like I thought that if I transition to like a little bit of a better market, I will understand it and I will be able to close a bit easier than compared to fucking plumbers. And so I failed again. Just, you know, those 2 deals that I almost closed, I ended up just completely losing the sale afterwards. You know, we had like the second call, like 2 call close. Jesus, who does that? But yeah, we had the second call and they didn't show up to a second call, so like it's whatever. Like I did follow up. It's not that I just, you know, ghosted them and whatnot. So yeah, but I ended up losing like the deals and everything, and the shop rate was disgusting. It was 10 to 15%. So like I think maybe 5 dudes at best showed up out of 20 at best. I don't even think 5 did. I think less than 5 actually showed up on the past week. And yeah, so it was really bad, and I didn't understand what it was. And so that's like my lesson in business. So like I couldn't solve the problem because I didn't know. I simply did not know. Like I saw every single thing that I was doing, like I was trying to analyze it, to get the data, to try to improve it. I was improving it every single day. I was like troubleshooting it every day. I couldn't understand it, okay? I did not see the problem because to me it looked all right. It looked okay, you know? It looked like you could show up, you know? And you know, the biggest reasons that people don't show up is because they don't respect you, because they don't think that it's important, or because they generally forgot. The show up sequence was so good. you know. It was really good. It was personal to like the prospects, so but they still didn't show up. And so at some point I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, then I will just stop because I ran out of money, and I could not unfortunately push ahead because there are multiple reasons to it. Like another reason that I decided to push back again is it's a choice. It's an absolute choice. The same way that I chose to come to France and go all in on business is the same way I chose to fall back again, because I know that on the mental level I cannot sustain the success. In the same way, if you woke up tomorrow with a business that was making 100 grand, would you be able to sustain it? I would not. I know that I would not be able to sustain it, and at least I'm fucking honest about it with myself. It's like, it's this case where volume did not help. We had over 20,000 leads. It's this case where like it didn't matter what I did, it didn't matter how hard or like how long hours I worked, it didn't change a thing. So yeah, that's like my basic conclude for like over the past time, and I'm really grateful for this experience, and the next steps are absolutely disgusting because, you know, I'm glad that I'm gonna come back to Dublin, very buzzing for it, but at the same time I know that it's gonna be really hard, you know. I'll be probably managing 2 jobs and I'll end up getting a mentorship, but genuinely I could not overcome my own mental beliefs and limits and everything. So I feel like the more I'm just pushing into that direction, the more chances of me spiraling back again. So yeah, it's my second time doing this thing. I will do it again, you know. I know I will do it again, like at some point of life, and I will definitely not stay in the job. Especially I'm planning to get like even 2 gigs, 2 jobs, so that I'm able to save more money to get the mentorship and to afford a fuck ton of SMS and a fuck ton of things. Like business needs money. Like it's really like 99, okay, lying, maybe 90 to 95% of businesses need money to even exist. So like if there's somebody saying to you that you can start a business with 0 money, you'll probably have to either start with more time, like doing a lot of manual and boring ass work, that like low leverage ass work, like cold calling, like sending emails yourself, or it's yeah, or you need money, you know. It's either time or money, that investment in the business. And I'm at the point where like for me it's easier to like make some extra cash in like some random fucking job and like invest it in the business again. And by the way, I've invested over 5,000 into this SMMA this year alone, and I didn't close a fucking client. not a fucking one. But I don't give a shit. Like money is not real. I genuinely do not give a shit. I will do it again. I will do it again. I would rather waste money on this, on the business, than anything else. Honestly, anything else. Like I feel I would do it again, genuinely. So that's what I will do actually. Like I will invest more money. I will end up like investing in the mentorship and in like keeping the SMS alive. I'm operating at the level of the knowledge that I have right now, and it means that it is going to change in the next couple of months or so. I will know better, I will know different, but for now it is what it is, and I'm making decisions based on the information that I have at the exact moment of making a decision. So I cannot blame myself for not knowing in the past, you know, on my past choices. So yeah, but I can learn from them, get better, get back on track, and never quit, you know. That's the only thing, the kind of mindset that I'm pushing it with. And I will just really look in on the mindset. I will do the subliminals. I will keep reading the book Reality Transurfing. Fucking reading it second time this year. It's fucking ridiculous. Just really working on the mindset, the detachment, like all of this bullshit. Okay, this thing that everyone is preaching, like being before having, all of this bullshit. I will practice this more because that's the only thing that actually prevented me. If you get the result within the range of your internal readiness and reliability and all of that good stuff, and I just did not have it. I just thought that urgency would give it to me somehow, but it did not. It was just a shortcut disguised as a kind of, you know, setback, which was crucial to my specific journey. I'm just planning to work my ass off. Like I will probably get 2 jobs. Very good. I'll probably get 2 jobs in the next couple of months. No, not couple of months. It's September. Jesus, I'm not a pussy. I will get 2 jobs in September, and I'll try to save as much money as I can by the end of October. Like within my calculations, that should be enough. If I work 2 jobs religiously, full-time, 2 jobs full-time, if I work them religiously, I will get enough money saved until end of October. And then I can quit one job, go all in on mentorship in November, and then quit my like final job within this November period and go all in on the business and make money online by the end of this year. But that's ridiculous because it's a journey. I truly appreciate it, and this is my first year of running the business. I did not have anything. I didn't have knowledge. I didn't have shit. Okay, like when I started, I didn't know what Facebook ads were. I didn't know shit this year when I started. And I know that in average it takes 1 to 2 years of this MMA to scale for you, you know. So, and I surpassed it at least, you know, twice. So I would say like at least double less time it will take me to actually manage to scale, mostly because I was taking a lot of risks and learning within it and, you know, kind of growing based on it. But yeah, so that's like my kind of take on it. But from someone who went from nothing, absolutely nothing, like having zero understanding of what I'm doing, like zero understanding what Facebook ads is, what is clients, what is GHL, for fuck's sake. I didn't even know what Go High Level was in the beginning of this year. So yeah, coming all the way to running a full ass machine with a fuck ton of setters, booking 30 meetings in 2 weeks. I know it's not crazy number, but I know that it is crazy for some agencies. You know, for me it was not crazy. You know, for me it was normal. Like I was expecting it. I was expecting 10 in a day actually. So yeah, it's the stage where I am right now. I need to get a setback again to make more specific work with my mindset, to stock a bit of a cash and come back with the business, to be able to run it full time and not to like give up on the fucking second week because I don't have money anymore. You know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? So that's about it. That's the game. You gotta play the game, and I guess I'll keep you updated.